Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We have started surah Albaqarh. We have recited 230 ayah of surah Albaqarh. Now we start from 231. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And when you have divorced women and they are about to fulfill them the term of their prescribed period, either take them back on responsible basis or set them free on responsible basis. But do not take them back to hurt them and to treat them unjustly, and whoever does that, they has wronged himself. And treat not the verses of Allah just remember Allah favors on you and that which he has sent down to you of the book whereby he instruct you, and fear Allah and know that Allah is all-knower of everything. And when ye have divorced women and they have fulfilled the term of their prescribed period, do not prevent them from marrying their husbands if they mutually agree on responsible basis. This instruction is an admission of for him among you who believes in Allah and last day. That is more virtuous and purer for you. Allah knows and you not know. The mothers shall give suck to their children for 2 whole years for those who desire to complete the term of sculling. But the father of the child shall bear the cost of mother's food and clothing on the responsible basis. No person shall have a burden laid on him greater than he can bear. No mother shall be treated unfairly on account of her child, or father the account of his child. And on father there is incumbent the like that of if they both decided on weaning by mutual consent, and after due consolation there is no sin on them. And if you decide on a foster suckling mother for your children, there is no sin on you, provided you pay the mother what you agree to give her the responsible basis. And fear Allah and know that Allah is seer of what you do. And those of you who die and leave wives behind him, the wives shall wait for 4 months and 10 days, and when they have fulfilled their terms, there is no sin on you if the wives dispose of themselves in a just or honorable manner, and Allah is well acquainted with what you do. And there is no sin on you if you make a hint of better hold the woman or console it in yourself. Allah knows that you will remember them, but do not make a promise or contract with them in secret except that you speak an honorable saying, and do not consummate the marriage until the term prescribed is fulfilled. And know that Allah knows what is your mind. So beware of him, and know that Allah is oft forgiving, most forbearing. There is no sin on you if you divorce women while yet you have not touched them or appointed them their meher given by husband to his wife at the time of marriage, but bestow on them suitable gift, the rich according to the means, the poor according to the means, a gift of responsible amount, the duty on doors of good. And if you divorce them before you have touched and you have appointed them the meher, they half of the meher, unless they agree to forego it, or he in whose hand the marriage tie agrees the forego, and the forego is nearer to al-taqwa. And do not forget liberty between yourself. Truly Allah is all seer or of what you do. Guard secretly as salat, especially the middle salah, and stand before Allah with the obedience. And if you fear enemy, the perform salah on footing or riding, and when you are in safety, offer salah in the manner he has taught you, which you knew not before. And those of you who die the leaves behind wives should bequeath of their wives a year maintenance and residence without turning them out. But if the wives leave there no sin on you, so far that they do not of themselves provide it is honorable, and Allah is Almighty, All Wise. And for divorced women, maintenance or responsible, this is the duty of Al-Muttaqeen. Thus Allah may clear His ayah of you to you in order that you may understand. Have you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not seen of those who went forth from their homes in thousands, fearing death? Allah had to said to them, die, and then He restored them to life. Truly Allah is full of bounty to mankind, but most men thank not. And fight in the way of Allah, and know of Allah, all hearer, all knower. Who is he that will lend Allah a goodly loan, so that you may multiply to them and many times, and it is Allah that decrease as increase, and to Him you shall return. Have you not seen the group of children of Israel after the time of Musa, when they said to prophet of theirs, appoint us for the king and who will fight in Allah's way? He said, would you the refrain from fighting if fighting was prescribed for you? They said, why should we not fight in Allah's way while we have been driven out of our homes and our children? But when fighting was ordered for them, they returned away, all except of a few them. And Allah is all knower of the Zalimeen. And their prophet Sulaiman said to them, indeed Allah has appointed Talut in the king of Yor. They said, how can a king over them us when we are fitter them of the kingdom? But he has not given enough wealth. He said, verily Allah has chosen him above you and has increased his abundantly in knowledge of stature, and Allah grants his kingdom to him. He will, and Allah is all sufficient for his creatures. Indeed Allah knower. And their prophet said to them, verily the sign of his kingdom in that shall come to you, Al-Tabut, there is Sakina for your Lord, and remnant of you, which household of Musa and household of Harun left behind, carried by the angel. Verily this is a sign for you if you are indeed believers. Then we Talut sent out with the army. He said, verily Allah will try you by a river, so whoever drinks therefore he is not from me, and whereas taste is not, he is of me, except who takes in the hollow of his hand. Yet they drank therefore all except a few them. So when he had crossed the river, he those who believed with him, they said, we have no power in this day against Jalut and his host. But those who knew with certainly and they are going to meet Allah said, how often a small group overcame a mighty host by Allah's leave, and Allah is with as-Sabirin. And when they advanced to meet Jalut and his force, they uncoved our Lord, pour forth of us patience, and sent trim of our feet, and make the victorious over the disbelieving people. So they routed them with Allah's leave, and Daud killed Jalut, and Allah gave him the kingdom and al-hukma, prophethood, and taught him is that he willed. And if Allah did not check one set of people by means of other, the earth would indeed be full of mischiefs. But Allah is full of bounty, the Al-Alameen. There are verses of Allah who recite them to you, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in truth, and surely you are one of the messengers of Allah. Those messengers who performed some of them to others, of them Allah spoke directly. Those He raised to degree of honor, and to Isa the son of Maryam we gave clear proof, the evidence, and spotted him with Ruhul Qudus. If Allah had willed, succeeding generations would not have fought against each other after clear verses of Allah had come to them, but they differed. Some of them disbelieved and others believed. If Allah had willed, they would not have fought against one another, but Allah does what He wills. O you who believe, spend of that with which we have provided for you before a day comes when there will be no beginning, no friendship, nor intersections, and it is our disbelievers who are the Zalimeen. Allah, La ilaha illallah, Illahul Hayyul Qayyum, are right to be worshipped, but who sustained and protects all the existence. Neither slumber nor sleep overtake him. To him belongs whatever it is in heaven and whatever in the earth is on the earth. Who is that can instruct with him except with his permission? He knows that happens to them in the world and what will happen to them in the hereafter, and there will never encompasses anything to his knowledge except that which he wills. His kursi extended over the heavens and the earth, and he feels no fatigue in guarding the preserving them, and he is the most high and the most great. This is called the Ayatul Kursi.